Hey guys, thank you very much for coming to check out the channel. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops, the Perfect Cell and the Father-Son Kamehameha. I believe this is Dragon Ball's first ever Funko moment, which is really cool. And what a more iconic moment to do it than the Father-Son Kamehameha versus Cell in the Cell games. So today we're checking that out. Make sure to stick around to the end to make sure you know how to enter the giveaway. And we'll get straight into these. So before we start, I thought we talk a little bit how good us Dragon Ball fans are going to be eating at the moment. We have the announcement of Dragon Ball Super Beerus, which is a kind of remake, and I think there's going to be bits added to, basically it's going to be like a Battle of the Gods 2.0, I think, which I don't think we really needed. Battle of the Gods was pretty good enough. I know the anime adaptation of Battle of the Gods was quite bad, more in animation style, but I didn't really think that we needed another like kind of remake of it. But I'll take it because I think it's getting done in a better animation, and I think it's getting done in more of a Diama style. I really like Diama style of animation. It kind of mixes new and OG Dragon Ball in a sense. It looks incredible. Like, I really like Diama's art style. Diama? Jesus Christ. I really like Diama. What is it, Diama or Diama? It's Diama, yeah. I really like Diama's art style. I felt it was really good. I still haven't finished it. I did kind of like it, but I'm not a huge fan of going back to kids, and I know it's sacrilege and quite bad to say, but I don't really enjoy OG Dragon Ball that much because I'm not a huge fan of Kid Goku. That's why I don't really like GT that much, even though Super Saiyan 4 is probably one of my favorite transformations. It looks incredible. I prefer Super Saiyan 4 for GT over Daima's. I thought Daima's looked a bit weird. Goku's hands just look way too big, even though I know they're meant to, because, you know, the whole monkey thing and ape and stuff like that, so they're gonna have big gorilla hands. But I don't know, GT just did it so much better than Daima, I think. But so yeah, we've got Beerus, Super Beerus remake. We're also getting a remake of Super, and then obviously we're getting the Granola and the Morowak, which I cannot wait for. With the Super remake, I'm really excited because I think it's going to deserve a lot more love, and it's going to be a lot truer to the manga, because I know there was quite a few differences, even though I think the animation does make some better changes. Like, for example, the Tournament of Power is a lot better in the anime than the manga. But I'm just happy it's getting kind of redone in this awesome new art style. I'm not sure if it's getting a full remake. Or is it just getting kind of iconic moments are getting remade. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the Tournament of Power was better in the anime, and then the Goku Black Saga was better in the manga. So there's swings and roundabouts to it. Hopefully not everything, I don't know, I take everything getting remade, but not everything might get remade. We'll have to wait and see. But with that, we're also getting the Morowak and the Granola arc, which I can't wait, because Moro is an incredible villain. As soon as the Morowak was released and reading the manga, he became one of my favourite villains. I loved him. He is up there alongside Frieza for me as one of my favourite villains. I love the whole Ram devil aesthetic that he has going on, and then he's like this space wizard basically, but he's an absolute animal. He doesn't care. He's really cool. I like him. And then I love Granola's arc because we finally get like Ultra Ego Vegeta, which is really cool. I did like the heaters. I like gas. You get a bit of backstory with Bardock, even though I wasn't a huge fan of Bardock's wish, because it kind of felt like a cheat code to Goku. You know, the whole I wish for my sons to do great. So that gave the argument then, did Goku actually train for everything and, you know, got it himself, or was it just granted to him because of the wish? But he's a grafter either way. And then I think the third announcement we had then was it Dragon Ball 3000? Which is basically going to be Xenoverse 3. Was it Dragon Ball Age 3000, I think? And we were all speculating what it was, and I know there was a spoiler one there. I think the Chinese or something spoiled it by adding a trailer, and they added it to like a playlist called like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 or something. So that's going to be really cool to see. With how amazing the animation and gameplay was a sparking zero. I wonder if that'll be adapted into Xenoverse 3, or will it be its whole kind of new thing? Because I remember when Xenoverse 2 came out and then Kakarot came out, and they were very similar. They played kind of similar. So who knows then with Sparking Zero, will that have an impression on Xenoverse 3, and it'll play a lot like that. Let's get into the first one. The first one we're going to look at is Perfect Cell. An absolutely iconic character. He's such a he is the gentleman villain. He is awesome. I absolutely love him. You know, I could say he's not one of my favorites, but I do have favorites, but they're all incredible. Every Dragon Ball villain is incredible. I don't dislike any of them. I think Frieza will always be my number one, but I wouldn't really rank them like, you know, worst to best, because there is no worst. They're all incredible villains. I love them all. The only one I don't really like is, I didn't like Cell Max. I thought Cell Max should have been a regular size Cell. It should have just been Perfect Cell but red. Should have just been a recreation of Cell but red, and I just felt like it would have been more entertaining. I'm not a huge fan of the giant forms, not for me. But we have the Perfect Cell Funko Pop. Like I said, an absolutely iconic moment from the Cell games is that Father-Son Kamehameha. Is absolutely incredible. You know, Cell, gentleman villain, thinks he's always up on the up, and he finally gets bested. As you can see on the back of the box, there is the full collection. We do have both, so we will be getting to the other one as well, but this is the box of Perfect Cell. So here is Cell in all his glory. I don't know which camera will pick this up better. I don't know if it'll be this one, or do we swap to this one? This one, he looks really good, and I think I'm gonna take more things of him anyway. But look at him, he looks incredible. The colors are awesome on him. I love this little aura wave at the back here. The lightning from him looks absolutely wicked. He's a really well detailed Funko. He looks absolutely incredible. You know, they've got his little tail, his wings. He just looks absolutely wicked. He looks incredible. So we'll leave him by there, and then we'll get to the second one. So then here we have part 2 to this, the Father-Son Kamehameha with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then Ghosty Goku coming in to help Clutch finish off Cell with the Father-Son Kamehameha. Like, I know I keep saying it's such an iconic moment, but it really is. Like, I can't explain it. You have to watch it. It's this whole moment of where everyone is kind of being bested by the Cell Juniors. Everyone's getting their ass kicked, and then Android 16 has this whole speech to go on, and then Cell inevitably crushes Android 16's head, and Gohan has this like snapping moment. That rage comes in, that rage that we all know that he has, that makes him incredibly strong, and he just kind of snaps, and it just becomes this iconic moment of where he just turns into an absolute badass, taking all the Cell Juniors down. He absolutely wipes the floor with Cell, even to the point where he's way too cocky, and this is why we have this moment, because he gets way too cocky. But like, for me, I think this is the best iteration of Gohan, especially with the Demon Cloak as well, the Piccolo's cope with Piccolo's cape. It is the best fit in Dragon Ball. Gohan with the Super Saiyan hair, with the blonde Super Saiyan hair, and then the you know, the purple kind of Piccolo gi, and then the white cape is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But let's open this one up and let's have a look at him as well. Now this one also looks absolutely wicked. I'll show it on this camera because it looks so much better, I think. But you've got, so you can see here, you've got Gohan there. I love that they got the arm break as well. So like down to a T, this is so detailed for a Funko. You got the lightning aura from obviously being a Super Saiyan 2. You've got the Ghosty Goku behind here. And then, you know, all the aura, and I love that the ground is all like this whole thing is just amazing. It looks incredible. And like, even I'll try and do it on the camera now, because like look at that together. Like, look at that. That looks wicked. It's so cool. Oh, they joined together. I didn't know that. Hold on. It actually joins together. I thought they were just placed together. So I can actually hold that as one. Look at that. This has got to be one of the best Dragon Ball Funko Pops ever. Like, look at it. It's incredible. And I know it's their first Funko moment, and I hope there's many more to come. I know we're getting a Goku with a spirit bomb, which you could kind of say is a moment, maybe not, but it looks incredible either way. But I can't stop looking at this. I am over the moon. Look at that. That is incredible. I cannot wait to get this on the shelf with all the others. It looks absolutely mint. And I've been putting this off for ages to unbox this and open it because I want to make a video out of it. And it looks incredible. I couldn't be happy with it. I couldn't be happier. And I think for the price as well, I can't remember how much they were. I can't remember how much they were. I got a feeling they were around 50 for both, which is expensive, yes, when you think for a Funko. But you're getting two different Funkos, and this is a big piece. It's a big detailed piece, and it's Dragon Ball's first Funko moment as well. So I think you're getting a lot of Funko for, I think it was £50, I think. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. But let me know, what do you think of this Funko? I think it's absolutely wicked. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. With the giveaway, we are going to be giving away some of the micro Funko Pops that I have tons left over. So I'm going to be giving away 2 stacks. So there's 2 giveaways going to happen, and so there's 4 sets of Funkos in each stack. And I've also got 50 each of the Dragon Ball Super cards going with them as well. So to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is just like and comment on the video who your favorite Dragon Ball character is for a chance to enter. It's also going to be running with a TikTok as well. So if you comment on TikTok and if you comment on YouTube, you're going to get 2 entries into this giveaway. So double your chances of winning. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you could please like the video, it really helps. If you want to see some really cool stuff in the future, because I've got tons of videos I want to make on everything that's in this room, then drop us a sub and you'll never miss a video. Also have the Discord going for anyone who wants to join. Just a place where we hang out, just talk about collectibles and share pieces and stuff like that. It's nothing too crazy. If you're on social media and stuff as well, it's a place for a bit of promo, and then just a place to just hang out and talk collectibles. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video.